Hello, fight fans. I'm Hector Sanchez with InTheRing.net. I'm here at the Sweat Boxing Gym in Irving, Texas. I'm here with none other than Rafael, Listo Gaitan, who's going to be fighting this Friday for a cruiserweight belt. Today's his last day of training before the quarantine tomorrow. So how are you feeling going into this fight?
Man, I feel great. I mean, my weight's been coming down like butter. You know, it feels great. I mean, I'm just excited to get back in the ring, you know, after such a long layoff, and you know, just give the fight fans what they're there to see, you know, and put on a main event type of show, and you know, to capture this belt, you know. So I mean, I'm extremely excited and just eager to get back.
So you don't let the pedal off the gas in between fights. You just continue training, and when did you actually turn up the gas for this fight?
Well, like I said, I mean, we do let off just a little bit, but not enough to you know throw us off our rhythm. But I mean, once we found out about the for sure date on this one, we you know hit the gas maybe like 6-7 weeks out. But like I said, you know, we already had been training for so long that I mean we felt good coming in, we felt strong coming in, so we were able to kind of give ourselves a lot more days than previous camps, where we use it for our recovery, our therapies, cryo massage, cryotherapy,
right,
chiropractors, and so we put all that to good use in this camp.
Speaking of training, what about your sparring? Can you tell us a little something about guys that you sparred coming up to this fight?
Oh yeah, definitely, most definitely. So coming into this fight, man, I mean, I've been able to have the luxury of getting some pretty good rounds, especially with Jurgen from Louisville, you know, who I got to fight with at my last National Golden Gloves tournament. I got to see him bring the heat. And then I also got to spar Adrian Taylor out of when we were sparring out of Mesquite. You know, he gave me a lot of quality rounds. We did a lot of technical stuff, technical works, a lot of fundamentals that we've been able to work on. And we were really able to work together very well. And also Alfonso El Tigre Lopez, you know, from over in Huntsville. I mean, he's gave us great work, great tips, great hospitality every time we go over there. And every time I'm in share the ring with him, you know, he always has something to teach us, to learn from him, and kind of use and put it into the ring the next time I go with any sparring opponent, or hopefully I get to use it in the next fight coming up.
Yeah, that's great because I met the guy and he's really cool, and
yeah.
and now he's gonna get this big fight.
Oh yeah, December 19th. You know, he'll be fighting Zurdo Ramirez.
I actually didn't know that until today, but I've seen him fight, and I just that's great. That's good for him.
Oh, definitely.
Your dad showed me a picture of you and David Benavides. You didn't do any sparring with him here, but have you sparred with him before?
Oh yes, sir. We sparred.
That's fantastic.
I think his fight coming into it against when he fought here in
On the undercard of the Mikey Garcia, right?
Yes, sir. That one. When he fought Darrell, I believe was.
Yeah.
He fought Darrell, and yeah, he was here. We sparred maybe 3-4 times or so, but I mean it was quality work. I mean world championship style of sparring. I mean we got into the ring first at Maple, and you know he definitely had some techniques and movements that I was not expecting. And coming into the second time around, I was able to pick up on some of the things and adjust, and we were able to go like some real great sparring. I really enjoyed it, getting that type of work with him. I mean, it's like I've told people before. I mean, it's a whole game of chess in there. You know, I'm constantly thinking with him. You know, I'm not trying to overpower somebody. You know, because he's just slick. You know, as big as he is, he moves so quick. It's incredible.
Yeah, that's something else. Well, you know, I guess getting in with guys like that, you know, you just learn more and more.
Definitely, yes, sir.
And I know you've learned a lot. So tell me, coming into this fight, this guy Dennis Williams, have you looked him up? What do you know about him, and what do you think he might try to bring to the table?
Well, we actually got to see him fight when he came over here to Rodell West, over here at one of the nightclubs here in Dallas. We saw him fight one of the Dallas locals. But we know he has tons of ring experience. I think he has over 30 fights combined. So he has the advantage of having that ring environment. He already knows what to do in there, how to feel in there. I mean, so he knows. I'm sure we're going to be able to see him adjust. But I also have tons of experience in the amateur realm, and also coming in as a pro. I'm 6 fights in, but I feel like I've used a lot of my knowledge from the amateurs and brought it into the pros and transitioned it well to where I can really use my ring generalship regardless of my opponent's experience.
That's great. So coming into this fight, you're going to be fighting at a little heavier weight than normal. And what weight is that?
We'll be fighting at 185 for the ABO cruiserweight title. It's something we took out of safety precautions, just simply for the fact that COVID hit. We kind of at the very beginning we kind of took a little bit of time off, and also from prior to due to the injury, we had to take some time off from that. But as soon as we got the green light from my chiropractor, shout out to City Chiro Sports Center, for helping me get back to where I am. Once they gave us the green light, we were able to get back in the gym, keep our movement. But I spoke with the team, and then my dad, who manages me and also pushes me, and Hector, they felt it was a lot safer to kind of be aware that we weren't going to get the tremendous amount of sparring that we needed those rounds. And so we had to take that into consideration, take our weight into consideration, take the fact that we've trained for so long, and we didn't let off the gas too often. So that would also indicate that our body's also a lot more solid this time around. So we were trying to be aware of every factor that we can think of, just to make sure that whatever weight we were going to put it out, we were going to do it safely, and we weren't going to go in there and try to kill ourselves just to make the weight limit. So
do you feel you have more power at this weight?
I wouldn't say power, but I do feel just overall stronger. I feel like I can use a lot of body work. I've been able to kind of not necessarily push around opponents during sparring, but kind of been able to deflect a lot more. I just feel good overall. I mean, I feel healthy. I feel strong. Thanks to strength and conditioning with David Quintana. He's helped us out a lot. Also as well with our nutrition. I feel good. I mean, right now I don't feel drained. I feel like I'm going to go home, going to get another meal, and drop off the last couple pounds tomorrow morning, and we'll be ready for Thursday.
As you know, there's a couple of vacant titles. There's a 168 title in the WBC, and there's a 175 in the WBO. I know it's early in your career, but is that something that you're thinking of attaining when you get a certain amount of fights?
Oh, definitely, yes, sir. I mean, the thing is here. I mean, this is a sport that we don't have. How can I put it? Like a very high age limit. We have to be aware that our bodies are being put through a lot, and that we're gonna have to, get these titles pretty quick. So I do plan on going for the 175 WBO vacant title, and the 168. It might be a bit of a stretch for me there, but I mean, if we're able to get down and chase it healthy, we might do it. But at this point, our body has matured a lot. I came from a 19-year-old kid, getting into the pros to now being 22, and I do see the difference. I do feel the difference. Even my dad and Hector, or even some of my opponents have definitely told me, hey, you feel a lot stronger. Your power's getting a lot heavier. Like your hands are getting a lot heavier. So I got to take that into consideration if I plan on going for those titles. I do definitely still plan on going for 175. I mean, this is a title fight that I do want to take for the cruiserweight. It's my first time fighting at cruiserweight, but in the amateurs, I fought light heavyweight, and even super heavyweight, and I've obtained all medals that you can acquire: gold, silver, and bronze, and even fourth in the world at the heavyweight junior Olympics.
Right. So sometime down the road, we may see you in there with Bivol or Better Biv.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I've been looking at those guys. Even Usyk later. Who knows? He might come back down to cruiserweight. So
right.
I'll see him. But we'll see how he does at the heavyweight division. But he's looking strong.
Feel like it's going to be a long night or a short night?
No,
it's kind of like a prediction question there.
I definitely hope. I'm aiming for a short night because I do not want to leave it again in the hands of the judges due to what we had happen last time. But it is what it is. We're going to continue to move forward, and like I said, we're going to apply a little more pressure and make sure that it's not in the hands of the judges, and we're going to come out with the victory and holding that ABO title.
That's great. Okay, I got two last questions.
Sure.
The first one is, and you've probably answered this question before, and when I went to your fight, the first time I saw your fight, people were chanting "Listo, Listo," and I thought I'd never heard that before. That was really cool. So tell us the story behind that and how you got that nickname.
Well, it came from my dad and my grandfather. Just kind of it's kind of a thing that in Spanish is kind of uses slang like, "Hey, está bien listo," like he's intelligent, he's smart, he's quick, he picks up things quick. And it kind of came from my grandfather. It's just kind of driving a Z28 1997 Camaro at 7 years old, that my dad allowed me to do. Getting into art and sculpting, big bust, sculpting clay whistles, whatever sculpture I can make. Teaching myself how to play the guitar, taught myself the piano, learned, how to, work on cars, whether it be a big block 454 or like my Camaro out there, 372, 6.2 liter V8. Anything that I want to learn, I try to learn it, and I suppose that they taken notice of how quick I was able to get that information of how to do things, and the name just stuck after that, and everybody kind of started calling, hey, what's up, Listo? You know, or, how you doing, Listo? So,
Yeah, I think that fans like it. I like it. I think it's something that you can look forward to. That's gonna, it's gonna be really fun to watch you in the fights, and people are chanting Listo.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The last question is, where can the fans contact you to get tickets for this fight and contact you through media?
Oh, just feel free to contact me at social media on Instagram at Listo Gaitan, also on Facebook at Listo Gaitan, and you can also contact my dad. He'll be running La Grandes Boxeo, as well as my brother Chuco_18. Feel free to give us a holler, a message, whatever you guys need help with, merchandise, tickets, or even just some tips. We're willing to help. We're not here to be selfish and try to keep everything to ourselves. I mean, we want this career to expand, and we want us to expand, and we also want the Dallas area for boxing to expand. And also, I want to give a huge shout out for you taking the time out of the ring. Thank you in the ring for coming out here to our gym to give us this quick interview, and also a huge shout out to my sponsors, Medina Drywall, Sweat, Eddie's Quality Painting, City Cairo Sports Center, definitely got us back to where we're at 100%. Thank you for that support. Fredo's Garage, always being there ringside. And also, I don't want to miss anybody, but Dent Solutions, thank you for everything you do, and also David Quintana, appreciate your help in the strength and conditioning and nutrition department.
All right, this is Hector Sanchez with InTheRing.net. I'm with Rafael Listo Gaitan. We'll see you Friday, and we look forward to a great fight.
Let's get it.